If you're going through a season of uncertainty, if you're going through a season of your life where you feel like everything is happening to you rather than happening for you, a season of your life where you have anxiety about what the future holds, where every single day you're faced with this crippling anxiety, this doubt, you continue to show up and it's so uncertain. You don't know what is next. You keep thinking about it. You try your best to control it and it just haunts you. If you're going through that season like I am right now, hear me out. This is absolutely the best thing that can happen to you. And let me explain. 2 weeks ago, I came here to Bogota. 2 months ago, I had my best high of my career. I spent a whole year in high ticket sales, grinding, putting in the work, investing in myself, even when I didn't have the money, doing role plays, going through shitty offers, and working my way up. And I finally was able to set the goal that I had set for myself a long time ago. I hit 11K in commissions in a month. In the last 2, 3 months, I have traveled more than I have ever traveled before, right? And I got all this external success, right? But the thing is, on the inside, I was still the same person. So what did I do? After having my high, I traveled around and everything, and then I was like, cool, I'm going to come to Bogota because I'm with a US company. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lock in, right? I'm just going to work on this time zone and I'm going to go from 10K to 20K. I was so focused on the external that I completely forgot the whole purpose of this journey, which is never the outcomes, which is never chasing the money or that thing. It is always internal. It is always who you are. And God had to teach me this lesson the hard way. Literally one day before my flight, I got the news that the company I was with, they cut down their marketing budget. Meaning the reason why I was even coming to this country for the first place, all the way across the country where I don't know anyone, where I don't speak the language, the only reason that I came here to be able to work, it was taken away from me. So what did I do? I left the company and I signed up for another company. And they were going to onboard me literally like in a couple of days, but it got delayed. Now I'm here on the other side of the world. The reason why I came here, it was taken away from me, the work. And I'm just in a place of uncertainty. And every single day I have this crippling anxiety of what the future holds. I pray every single day. I show up every single day, but that feeling never goes away, which is where is my future leading me? This season of uncertainty where it's filled with loneliness, it's filled with a lot of solitude, and as hard as it is the biggest blessing I can have. Because one thing that it has taught me that being here on the other side of the world, completely by myself, is that you have to face yourself. You have to have trust in God because God does have a plan with you. It's interesting because God's not always going to give you what you want. God's going to give you what you need. And sometimes before God can give you what you desire, you need to become a certain type of person. You need to pass some tests. Life is going to give you tests. And until you pass those tests, you are not going to deserve to get what you desire. The same way in school, right? Until you pass certain tests, only then you're allowed to progress to the next level. So life is not always as simple as you want to go in this direction and it goes that way. When you're actually pursuing things, you're going to face a lot of uncertainty. And that's not a bad thing. All it is the universe, is God testing you. That in a season of uncertainty, in a season of where everything can feel pointless and feels like everything is working against you, are you going to try to force the outcome? Are you going to try to figure all of it out on your own? Or are you going to have faith in the universe? Are you going to have faith in God by showing up every single day, doing everything that you can each day, and having faith that it will lead you to where you need to go? And if you are in that season of uncertainty, when you don't know what the future holds, there's so much anxiety around it, right? But one thing you cannot do is drown yourself in distractions, in lust, in just entertainment or what the world is doing. This is time for you to make the most of the time that you have, the solitude, and sit inside it. Sit with yourself and ask yourself some uncomfortable questions. Because the answers that you're looking for, that are going to help you break out of this season and become the person you need to be to deserve what you desire, the answers are always going to be inside you. You can't be out there partying, doing all this. No, this is time for you to find yourself. And you're going to find yourself within yourself. Whenever you have a season of uncertainty, whenever you have a season of hardship, when you feel like life and the world is breaking you down, I promise you that right after that, there's always a season where you're going to make exponential progress and have exponential success in every area of your life. However, there is a rule. There is one rule that can only happen if you don't give up. Hard times can either break a person and make them turn away and, go and dissolve themselves in lust, entertainment, distractions, or, escapism. Or you can be the person who understands, okay, life is breaking me down. This needs to be in my benefit one way or another. Life is breaking me down. What can I learn from this? And the longer you can sit in that uncomfortable period, the more you can have faith in a higher power, your God, yourself, and know that if you just keep showing up every single day, that all of it will work out. Because there is no way that you can fail or things can not work out as long as you're trying. So if you're in that period of uncertainty where you think about the future and you just don't know what it holds, that is all you can do. All you need to do every single day is ask yourself one question. What can I do today that's going to move me to where I need to be? You do not need to know the whole plan. You do not need to know where life is going to be 6 months from now, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now. Because guess what? You can't. Life is uncertain and it's not for you to figure every single thing out. However, it is for you to figure out what you're going to do today and how well you do that. And then doing that every single day. And I promise you, if you just keep showing up every single day and just stick in there and keep having faith, you will look back 3 months from now, 6 months from now, and you will be where you need to be. But remember, the only rule is that you cannot quit. That's it.